Hello students, my name is Chinenye and I'm here to take you in English language and on the topic composition. By the end of this lesson, the students should be able to 1. Define composition. Define composition. 2. Know the elements of a composition. 2. Know the elements of a composition. 3. Know the types of a composition. The types of composition. Now, as I said, that by the end of this lesson, the students should be able to first, or number 1, define composition. Define composition. Number 2, know the elements. Know the elements of a composition. And then 3, know the types. Number 3, know the types of composition. Let us begin number 1. Definition of composition. Now, permit me to tell you that composition is also known as essay writing. It's either you say composition or essay writing. Now, let us take the definition of composition. Now, a composition is a piece of writing A composition is a piece of writing where you express your idea, feelings, emotions, and other things on a given topic. Now, this is to say that in a composition, there must be a topic. There must be what? A topic. All right. Having given the definition of composition, let us quickly go to the elements of a composition. The elements of a composition. These elements are what a composition should contain. These elements are what a composition should contain. First, okay, elements of a composition. Now, number 1 element of a composition is title. This is number 1 element of a composition, the title of your composition. Now, remember that I told you that a composition must have a given topic. Now, the title of your composition is coined or gotten from the given topic. An example of this is, let's take an example of a title of a composition. My first day at secondary school. Now, my first day at secondary school is the title of an essay. And then the title of an essay is not just written anyhow. You don't write in uppercase and then write in lowercase. No. Now it is patterned. It has a pattern. Now there are two patterns to writing the title of a composition or an essay. Now the first pattern is that the initial letters. The first pattern is where the initial letters of the title of your essay, the initial letters are capitalized. Where the initial letters of the title of your essay are what? Capitalized. The initial letters. If you look at the example here, you will see my first day is mine, which is the first initial letter of the title. My is capitalized first. Capitalized day, capitalized. Then secondary, capitalized, as well as school. And then we have another pattern that you can use to write the title of your essay. The second pattern is where all the words of the title of your essay are what? Capitalized. Where all the initial letters there in the words of the title of your essay are what? Capitalized. Example. My first day All right. Now, this is the second method of writing the title of an essay. All right. Having done that, let us go to the second element of writing a composition. The second element of writing a composition. The second element is the introduction. Now, after writing the title of your essay, the next thing to write is the introduction or the introductory part of your essay or the introductory part of an essay. Now, this introductory part of an essay should be interesting. It should be interesting and then should give an insight of what you want to write in the body of your essay. It should give an insight to what we should know or to what you should write or to what is expected of you in the body of your essay. So because of that, it should be interesting. It should be what? Interesting. All right. Now we have gotten a title. Let us take instances. Okay, and then the introductory part of your essay should be written should be the first paragraph in your essay. It should be the first paragraph. It should come as the first paragraph in your essay or in your composition. It should come in the first paragraph of your composition or your essay. All right. And then, okay, let's write it here. First paragraph. Okay, should be interesting. I said that. Okay. Okay, I said first paragraph, look at it here. And also, it should be what? Interesting. And then, the first paragraph should be the introduction of what will be seen in your essay subsequently. It should be an introduction of what will be seen in your essay subsequently. All right. Now, let us take the third element of a composition. The third element, okay, permit me, I know you finished this. Let me clean it so that we'll take the third element. Okay, the third element of a composition is the body. Is the what? The body. The body of your composition is another part of, is a very important part of your composition. Is another important part of your composition. Now, this is where this is where the given topics of what you want to write are detailed, are written in details and in paragraphs, underlined logically and what? Chronologically. It should be detailed out in paragraphs, neatly written in paragraphs, and then written chronologically and sequentially. You can say sequentially or what? Chronologically, which is the body of your essay. That first paragraph of your essay, which is in the introductory paragraph, you have made it interesting. And then in the body of your essay, you should sustain the interest. You should sustain it with what you write, the type of language that you use, the type of things that you write. You have to express yourself fully well and then make adequate your details or make adequate your points. Let your points be fully loaded in the body of your essay. And then in the body of your essay too, there are so many things contained. You avoid grammatical errors. You write very well, correctly, using good sentences, and then you punctuate well, you capitalize well. There are so many things that should be contained in the body of your essay. Then, let us quickly go to number 4 element of your essay, which is a conclusion. Conclusion. This is the number 4 element of your composition. The conclusion. Your conclusion matters a lot. The conclusion of your essay matters a lot. This is where you will summarize adequately and properly all the points that you analyzed in the subsequent paragraphs, that is the second, third, and fourth paragraph as the case may be. All right. The conclusion. All right. Now, having said that, having given you all the elements of a composition, let us quickly go to the types. The types of composition. The types of composition. Now, there are 4 types of composition. Let me write it out. There are There are 4 types of composition. 1 is the narrative composition. Then number 2 is the expository composition. Number 3 is the descriptive composition. And then finally is the argumentative composition. All right. Now, there are 4 types of essay or composition, as I said before: the narrative composition, the expository composition, the descriptive composition, the argumentative composition. Now, in the course of this study, we are going to look at the narrative composition. We'll quickly look at the narrative composition. What is a narrative composition? Now, a narrative composition is a type of composition where you tell a story. It is a type of composition where you are expected to tell a story. It is a type of composition where you tell a story. All right, there are so many types or examples of a narrative composition. There are so many examples of narrative composition, which I will give you as an assignment by the end of this lesson. All right, so a narrative composition, as I said, is a type of composition where you tell what? A story. Maybe I should write that. Narrative composition. All right, that means that storytelling is needed or required in narrative composition. All right, now I'm going to explain or give you an outline of how you can write a narrative composition. Although writing an outline is another topic entirely, because an outline is writing in manageable in manageable bits. It is writing your essay in manageable bits. That is writing an outline. That is another topic on its own, but we're going to use it to know or analyze a topic or a narrative essay topic. All right. Now, an outline. Okay, let me clean up this. Let me clean up this for the outline of a narrative essay or narrative composition. All right. Now, an outline of a narrative composition on the essay title or composition title, on the essay title, on the essay. Let me move title and write on the essay topic. On the essay topic, my first day at secondary school. All right. Now, the first outline here is the title. Remember that I told you writing an outline is writing your essay in manageable bits. All right. Now, the first outline here is the title of your essay. As we have it here already, the title of my essay is My First Day at Secondary School. All right. Now, having taken the title, let us take the introduction. Now, the introduction of this narrative essay topic, My First Day at Secondary School, is or should be your name, the name of your secondary school, and then possibly the person that brought you back to school. Who brought you back to school? Maybe your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, or anybody. It should be stated there in the introductory part of this narrative composition, My First Day at Secondary School. And then again, another outline that should be made is the body. What will this narrative composition, My First Day at Secondary School, contain in the body of your essay? What should it contain? What should the body contain? Now here, the body should be the structures seen in the school, the structures in your school or your new school. If it's your new school, the structures in your new school. Okay? And then, in the body too, should also come the way they attended to you. Maybe at the admission table. At the admission table. The way you were attended to at the admission table. Who attended to you? How many teachers attended to you? The teachers you saw there, even the students that you saw there at the admission table as you were being admitted into your new school. All right. Now, the last but not the least is the conclusion. The last but not the least is the conclusion. Now, what should be seen in the concluding part of your essay? What should be seen? All right. Now, you have things like my first day at school is pleasant to recollect. My first day at school is pleasant to recollect. You can conclude by using this. All right. Now, this brings us to the end of this lesson. Now, let me give you something to do. Let me give you an assignment to do, of which we will do the correction when next we meet. The assignment is write out 5 narrative composition topics. This is your assignment. Okay, write out 5 narrative composition topics. All right, remember that we started with the definition of a composition, what a composition means. Then we moved on to the elements of a composition, then to the types of composition. All right, thank you very much. And I know that you enjoyed this topic. See you next time.